Howdy. Do you ever wonder why some of your emails never reach inboxes? Today, I want to talk about a dirty little secret of the email marketing industry called the Sender Score. It's just a little hidden metric that might be affecting your email deliverability, and you might be following all the best practices or feel like you're doing that anyway, but you're still landing in the promotions folder of your contacts, or even worse, you might be landing in the spam folder, and nobody wants that. The thing about it is, though, it's not always about content or design. Um, the sender reputation score is kind of a hidden score that email service providers to rate you, but not everybody really knows about it. So let's talk about it for a second. The sender score is like a credit score, but for your emails. And it's calculated based on your sending reputation, right? So kind of like the credit score, good sending practices increases your score, and negative actions like spam complaints decrease your score. And depending on where that score is on each ESP scale, will determine if you get in the inbox, the promotions folder, spam folder, whatever, right? Each ESP does things a little bit differently, so it's not universal across all platforms, but there are some things that you can do to make sure that your score is as high as possible. So let's run through a few of them. First off, double opt-in, right? It's not necessarily a requirement, but it's definitely a good thing that can help out. It makes sure that your subscribers are actually interested in receiving emails from you, which reduces greatly the chance of spam complaints, right? Spam complaints is a big driver of this. Another thing you'd want to do is list cleaning. Regularly clean your list and remove inactives and hard bounces. That will sending to hard bounces and people who don't respond to your emails all the time is really going to tank your sender score. You also want to avoid spam trigger words like sale or buy now or anything that sounds kind of salesy and spammy. You also want to avoid excessive capitalization and exclamation marks. I mean, just think about an email that you would get and you could just from the eye test, it's like, this looks like spam. Don't do that because it's going to be marked as spam. Another thing you can do that's a little bit more technical is authenticate your emails. You can implement things like SPF, DKIM, DMARC, things like that to work on email authentication. If you use a reputable email service provider to send your emails, it's probably already taken care of for you. If you're self-hosting your email server, then that's a different story. You need to talk to your devs and make sure that all that's taken care of. Another good thing to do is have a consistent sending volume and just maintain the consistency, because sudden spikes in sends and just massive blasts that are atypical of what you normally do can raise red flags with ESPs too. This one I know is going to be really kind of mind blowing for you, but you want to have engaging content, right? That's what we're all trying to do, but engaging content actually helps increase your sender reputation score too. Higher open rates, higher click through rates. They signal to it's kind of like the opposite of spam complaints. It signals to ESP that your emails are valued and that you're providing information that people want. And then, really, honestly, one of the biggest things and traps that I see people fall in all the time is purchase lists. Do not, let me back up and repeat that for the y'all in the back. Do not buy email lists. They can lead to high bounce rates and spam complaints, and that's just going to tank your reputation as quickly as possible. The people on there have probably never heard of you. They have no idea why they're getting emails from you. Just don't do it. It's not worth the risk. And so that kind of rounds out the list of things I want to talk about today. Some of these are a little technical in the weeds, but don't worry, I'm here to help you out with it. Be sure to visit gregsnewby.com/contact and let's discuss what you're doing to stay in inboxes and out of the spam folder. But if you're already in the spam folder, don't worry, it's not too late. I can help you out with that too. So visit gregsnewby.com/contact and let's get it figured out for you.